Hello, welcome back to the channel. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of August. I do not read reversals in my reading, so you won't see those in here. This reading is general, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, please feel free to check out your other placements. After these few videos, they will all be posted. I took the liberty of pulling some cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I pulled out 4 cards for the month of August, and we're going to start with the one on the bottom of the deck, okay? So on the bottom of the deck, we have Frog Spirit, Clear Out the Clutter, number 28. Now, this is the overall energy for the month of August for Gemini. So it talks about simplifying your life, decluttering things. It doesn't even have to be just your home environment. It could be a mental space, your physical space, 111. So I think mental may be a highlight. Your physical space, your friendships, your relationships. Clear your schedule. Clean your home. Get rid of things that no longer serve you if they're taking up space in your house, right? Prioritize your needs. Express yourself in your relationships. Don't keep things bottled up, because that's what creates clutter inside of our relationships. You can let go of a job if it's weighing you down. Friendships if they've been there past their due date, right? Letting them go. Make room for what's in alignment with you. So that's what we do when we're clearing out space in any form or fashion. We are making room for what is truly, truly yours, what you're in alignment with. We outgrow things in so many situations. So during the month of August, you could be really cleaning house. Now, I want to focus on the color of the card here is mostly green. All right. So it's like opening up your heart chakra. There's also a bunch of lily pads underneath here that is kind of hard to see because of the decoration on this, but lily pads actually represent resurrection. So it's bringing life to you and to your home and to your friendships and relationships. It is also the number 10, right? 2 plus 8 is 10. 10s talk about completions, endings, fulfillments. It also talks about new beginnings. So you're going through some sort of ending of a cycle this month. The first card that came out was the Stag Spirit, which says, take the lead, number 58. Now, the Stag Spirit calls you to step up in your life, be the leader, be the action taker, walk with confidence and model integrity as you go through this new phase in your life. You're being called to step up. Spirit is beckoning you to be the leader in your life, okay? See the best in others and walk in that compassionate heart of yours so you can lead with confidence, lead with compassion, and lead with integrity. You will be learning and developing new skills at this time. Share your journey with others. Now, this is something that really stood out to me about the description of the card, because as we go through this journey, we all kind of wonder, what is this for? Why am I doing this journey, right? What is my purpose? And I can tell you that your purpose is to share the journey with other people. That's how you connect. That's how we connect with other people, right? Is we share our own journey, our own misfortunes or mistakes, and the way we got through that and developed through that. So that could be a big highlight for you this month. And walking your talk is super important. Now, in this card, the crown chakra and third eye is very much highlighted. So you could be working or going through an upgrade in that. There are feathers in this as well, which means your guardian angels are with you. Your spirit team is with you during this whole adventure. There are peonies in here as well. And peonies represent prosperity and good fortune. The numerology for this would actually be the number 4. So stability, there could be some stagnancy, and foundations. So if there's been stagnancy in your life, Spirit's asking you to take the lead in your life and make choices and make decisions and move with integrity. You could also be doing something different financially, right? With clearing out this clutter, you could be getting a new career. You could be just fixing financial issues. You could also just be clearing out space, right? With the stability there and the foundations, you could just be clearing space for new things to come. The next card is Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. The number 51. So Sandpiper Spirit really just asks you to engage in playful things. Explore the familiar things with a new lens, right? With learning new things and the old things and the mundane things. Try looking at it from a different lens and being more playful. Spirit wants you to really, I'm actually hearing like dance. Okay. So like dance it out, or, go on adventures and really connect. Like if you have children, really connect with your children in that play. Moving your body, right? Being happy, being joyful, really spreading that everywhere, because that's what's going to bring in more abundance for you. It does highlight the crown chakra and also the throat chakra. So the crown chakra is really your connection with spirit and how you are receiving messages from spirit. So you could be going through an upgrade there. And the throat chakra is obviously about communication. So, and Geminis are mostly communicators. Really, they communicate quite a bit because they're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is going to be retrograde for most of August. We are in the in the shadow phase now. So I think it's August 4th it goes retrograde. But with that being said, it's like we're going through this whole reassessment and replanning and like realignment of the ways we communicate. There is also a lily pad in these, lots of them, which again is the resurrection. There's a lotus in this as well, which represents strength, enlightenment, beauty, fertility, purity, and prosperity. Okay. So doing things with a very light heart is what's going to get you through this, this shift. Okay. The spirits just want you to take the lead in this playful way. The number 6 talks about community, help, support, and relationships. Okay. The next card is Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. The number 33. Now, horses typically talk about movement and freedom. So that is being gifted to you during the month of August. You could be going on travel, like adventures, traveling. You have freedom of choice at this time as well. So exert your free will to change your situation. That's, again, going along with that, taking the lead. It's like really taking the lead in your life so you can have the life that you desire, which seems to be that you want more play, you want more fun, you want more adventures and traveling. So whatever your situation is and whatever transitions you're going through, Spirit wants you to understand that they will be there with you no matter what. They're always going to be there. If you're in this reading for relationships, right, this card talks about setting your heart free in all its forms. So be open to love, be open to communicating. I know that a lot of us have been really burned by many people probably in the past. I know I have. So it really is difficult for us to open up our hearts fully, but this is telling you that it is a perfect time to do that. Let go of all of that clutter from the past relationship and then move yourself into this place where you can actually connect with somebody by opening your heart. Break away from perfectionism and stubbornness. So if you've been feeling that stagnancy, it's probably because things don't look quite as perfect as you'd like them to. And that's what creates the stagnancy. It's actually our own mind blocking us from moving forward. So Spirit asks you to let go of control and just enjoy it, right? Now I'm being drawn to the war paint on this horse here, right? It's beautiful. War paint actually talks about awakening your power. So you could be experiencing a huge rejuvenation, resurrection of your energy, and really just feeling like you're in your power this month. The number 33 is actually a master number. So it's a master teacher. So sharing your experiences with other people, sharing your gifts with other people, your emotions, your communication, whatever it is, just sharing would really take you a long way, I think. And it also talks about personal growth, help, and support. Now, the number 6 also talks about relationships and community and help and support. Now, we have 6-6, right? The last card we have is Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. A number 59. So the starfish talks about stretching past the limits of your perception. So not having that tunnel vision, again with that perfectionism, we end up getting this really small vision of how things should look. And Spirit's asking you to let go of control because source is limited. Spirit is limitless. Sorry, not limited. Our beliefs are limited, right? So Spirit wants you to really open up to the limitlessness of space, time, magic, and how all of this could actually play out for you. Dream bigger, move outside of your comfort zone, okay? Because the comfort zone is really only there because your ego wants you to be safe. And sometimes being safe and playing it safe is actually keeping you small and keeping you locked in a box that you don't belong in anymore because you are a fucking star and maybe that box is too small and one of your legs don't fit, okay? So it also highlights the heart chakra with this beautiful, it almost looks like a sand dollar right in the center. Wonder what sand dollar is for spiritual meaning. I should look that up. Highlighting that heart chakra again, right? We have a few cards that are very green, so it's really opening your heart. And then the 5 plus 9 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5, so it talks about changes. There are going to be some changes happening. Now I'm going to pull some cards for each of these to dive a little deeper. What do we have for Stag Spirit? Death, the Moon, the 8 of Wands. All right, so it's kind of like you don't see this coming, but there could be something in your life that's going to end maybe abruptly. Okay, there's some sort of cycle that is ending that maybe you don't see. Maybe it's something that Spirit is really working in your life right now, but it's coming in pretty fast. I actually want another one, please. Just to see. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. So what you don't see is that there's going to be a huge ending around these painful situations, this stuff in your life that really doesn't serve you anymore. And it's almost like you've been in some type of illusion that you don't have control over how you feel. But when we start taking the lead in our life and making choices that are actually beneficial to us and fulfill us and feel completely emotionally fulfilling, right? We start to move in a direction where Spirit can be like, oh, this is what you truly want. Until then, though, Spirit's like, oh, well, you must really want this same thing if that's what you keep engaging in or thinking about or believing. So you're closing this cycle around pain. We have the Fool on the bottom. So you are really just going to have this new beginning. It could possibly be in a relationship as well. The 2 of Cups and then the 6 of Wands underneath that. Now, it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It could be friendships. It could be a job. It could be whatever, coworkers. So however that resonates for you. The sandpiper spirit. Okay, then we'll take that one. The Eight of Cups. The Judgment. Oh, all right, that's too many. The Ace of Wands. Yay! So you are making a judgment call to walk away from things that are that painful situation, right? And you're going to be moving toward more play with this Ace of Wands. Things that are more fulfilling, things that are more fun, things that really bring you joy and happiness. And I mean, they fill your soul, they fill your cup. The King of Wands is on the bottom and the King of Pentacles is on the bottom as well. So maybe you're going toward a new business venture. You're going to become an entrepreneur. You're going to get a new job, whatever that is for you. You're taking action toward it because it's what makes you feel fulfilled. Horse spirit. The Nine of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. And the Chariot. I want one more. And the Knight of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. So you are absolutely, maybe in the past you've been holding yourself back. That's what I'm hearing. Like things are moving slower because you weren't really stepping in your power because of maybe how other people would perceive you or how they would feel or how it would look to other people. But you're really, it's like it was causing such a delay, it almost felt like there was no movement at all. But now, as you're noticing this, you are going to be moving forward pretty quickly. Like we have the Chariot and the Knight of Swords here. And like the Chariot represents movement all on its own. And then the Knight of Swords is like literally charging at this Chariot. Like, yep, let's go. It's time to go. Now the thing is, I don't see that many Cups cards in this, right? I see one Cups. So this could have been like mental. The Ace of Swords here. This could have been something mental that was like a blockage where you were holding yourself back. Like you were trying to be logical about a situation in your life. Maybe it is leaving a relationship. Maybe it is entering into a relationship, right? Fully committing to something. There was something there that was just blocking you. Now the truth is coming out. Like there's going to be some communication, some sort of truth coming out. And I'm seeing like the Nine of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups, and the message that I'm getting with that, and this may only resonate for one or two of you, but it's like you've been staying single because you think that it's not going to be painful, right? It controls, right? It's a false illusion of control, of not being hurt anymore. So it's kind of like you were holding on to that. And then on the flip side of it, I could see it as you've been focused on the pain for so long that you are ready to be in a single position by yourself. So whichever way that resonates for you, if it resonates at all. Starfish spirit. Oh. The Empress. The Eight of Swords. The Page of Swords. What is this? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So you could be stuck in your head around, and I'm hearing abundance. And to me, it's almost like you feel like maybe you don't quite have enough. Maybe it's enough money, enough energy, enough fill in the blank, right? But there's going to be some sort of communication around, it could be money, it could be different resources, right? You could have other resources that you're not tapped into quite yet. But this is with the be open to infinite possibilities, right? So broaden your perception and your perspective. Um, Observe things from a higher point of view. It's almost like you have this tunnel vision for quite some time that's keeping you stuck in a position when really it's like you're overthinking it. You're really overthinking it instead of letting that energy flow, right? Let it flow into your life. Be the receiver. Like the Empress energy is receiving energy. We are receiving abundance. If we're in the masculine energy, it's like we're doing the actions to get the abundance, right? So having that balance. We have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom and the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles talks about waiting to reap your harvest, or it's like karma card. And then with the Queen of Wands, it's that action, passionate action taker. So it could be that you're waiting to act on something passionate. You're waiting to do this. But you should start doing that this month, like acting in that playful way, taking the lead in your life and really just clearing out space for all these beautiful things to come into your life. All right. Now I'm going to see what guidance Spirit has for you for the month. Six of Swords, the Moon, the Nine of Cups. Wow, the Ace of Cups. That's the Ten of Cups, friends. With the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Now, the Six of Swords and the Moon, right? You're moving on pretty quickly, maybe away from illusions. It's like a disillusionment. So get clear on what it is that is going to make you happy and fulfilled. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and the Ace of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. So Spirit is really just asking you to get clear on what it is that you want, what it is that will be fulfilling for you. We have two full moons in these cards here, and the full moon in Aquarius is August 19th. So this could really all accumulate or come to culmination by that, or by the full moon. I mean, the full moon is up in a lot of these cards. So it could, by August 19th, show up for you. Whatever this is, you could just make a decision by then, or whatever this is for you. Now, I have been using these interactive cards, which is actually for parts work therapy, and they're just amazing, and they always look like they resonate to me as oracle cards. So I've been using them for inner child healing. So I'm going to see what your inner child healing is for the month of August. We have four. Thank you. Gemini. Good. Gemini, please. Okay. I just heard the song, I Can Be Your Superman. All right, so, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So on the bottom of the deck, we have this card. Now, it could be that your ancestors are really pushing you to, or guiding you. I guess pushing isn't always the right word, but guiding you toward this new journey. It can also be that this is very much generational, right? This has been ancestral patterns for quite some time. Now, what I'm seeing here is this, which reminds me of Adam and Eve. So with this, we have the two rabbits in it, which signify abundance, right, and fertility. We have the two swans. This is really like relationship-y. So the two swans mate for life. They're making a heart in this photo. So to me, there's two things. One, balancing that masculine and feminine, really like taking the actions in the way that you need to, and then being the receiver of gifts as well in that feminine energy. You could be the type of person that really wants to learn, like keep learning over and over again. I see this guy here, right? And maybe that learning is sort of a distraction. I feel like you think it saves you, or it saves other people. Like literally, look at this. We have two superhero knights, whatever you want to call them, two of them. So it's like being your own superhero. Like invite in that love and that affection and that equal give and take energy between masculine and feminine within you and outside of you, right? Maybe you need to learn more knowledge, maybe do more planning. Maybe it's like he looks very puzzled, like he's trying to figure something out. And maybe you're trying to figure out how to save yourself or how to save something. How do I save this relationship? How do I save myself? Right? But what the rest of this reading is saying is that you just need to take the steps, step into your power, take the lead in your life, add more play in your life. Work could be like the forefront of your life and there's no play in it. You could be going to school right now, and school is the forefront of your life, and you need to introduce more play, right? Also, with these, I'm actually hearing imagination, right? Like comic books. It reminds me of comic books. Like maybe when you were a child, you read a lot of comic books or really enjoyed movies that were about superheroes, or you're waiting for a knight in shining armor to come rescue you. And you're that knight in shining armor. It's got to be you. Got to be your own daddy. Which is a really hard lesson to learn. Trust me, I know. Disney really fucked it up for all of us, didn't they? So this is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment in the box below so I can see how it resonated with you. Also share it with other people who could hear this message or need this message. If it didn't resonate with you, again, check your other signs placements. They might resonate with you as well, or instead of, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye.